You keep telling yourself you just need to push a little harder. One more project, one more late night, one more reason to keep going because this is what success takes. You tell yourself you can rest later, after the next deadline, the next goal, the next paycheck. But later never comes. And before you know it, your body starts to whisper what your mind refuses to hear. You're burned out. And burnout isn't just a feeling, it's a full body shutdown that rewires the way you think, feel, and live. We live in a world that glorifies the hustle. Sleep when you're dead. Work harder than everyone else. No pain, no gain. But what if the cost of that mindset isn't just your energy, but your health, your focus, your creativity, and even your sense of self? What if burnout isn't a badge of honor, but a warning light your brain has been flashing for years while you've been too busy to look? Burnout is not a moment. It's a slow unraveling. It begins quietly. You feel a little more tired than usual, but you push through. You stop enjoying the things that once gave you joy, but you tell yourself it's just a phase. You start forgetting small things, zoning out during conversations, feeling detached, but you think it's nothing. Until one day, even simple tasks feel impossible. Your brain feels foggy, your heart feels heavy, and your body feels like it's carrying someone else's exhaustion. That's not weakness, that's biology. Burnout is what happens when your brain and body stay in survival mode for too long. Your nervous system was designed for short bursts of stress to help you escape danger or rise to a challenge. But in the modern world, that stress never ends. You're constantly bombarded with deadlines, notifications, responsibilities, and comparison. Your body never gets the signal that it's safe again. So it keeps pumping out stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline, even when you're sitting still. Over time, that constant alertness turns toxic. Your brain begins to adapt, not to thrive, but to survive. In burnout, your prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain responsible for focus, decision-making, and emotional regulation, starts to go offline. That's why you can't concentrate or remember things the way you used to. Meanwhile, the amygdala, the brain's fear center, becomes hyperactive. You start overreacting to small things, feeling anxious for no reason, and constantly expecting the worst. Burnout literally changes the shape and chemistry of your brain. It shrinks the gray matter in areas related to empathy, creativity, and motivation. It's not that you've lost passion, it's that your brain is trying to protect you from more overload by shutting things down. Your body also pays the price. Chronic stress suppresses your immune system, messes with your hormones, and disrupts your sleep cycles. You get sick more often. You wake up tired no matter how long you sleep. You crave sugar or caffeine just to stay functional. Your muscles ache, your digestion falters, and even your heartbeat changes rhythm. Burnout is your body's emergency brake. It's saying, "Stop before I stop you." But here's the cruel irony. When you're burned out, rest doesn't even feel restful. You sit down to relax, and your mind keeps spinning. You go on vacation and feel guilty for not working. You sleep, but you wake up feeling the same. That's because burnout doesn't heal with more sleep. It heals with recovery. Recovery is active. It's about teaching your body and brain that it's safe to rest again. The first step to breaking the hustle trap is understanding that productivity and worth are not the same thing. You don't need to earn rest through exhaustion. You don't need to prove your value by how busy you are. You are worthy of peace even when you're still. The hustle culture has conditioned us to believe that slowing down means falling behind. But the truth is, when you never stop running, you're not winning. You're just wearing yourself down. When you live in constant motion, your body loses its ability to regulate. You're flooded with stress hormones all day, then crash into fatigue at night. Over time, your nervous system stops responding properly. It's like pressing the gas pedal and brake at the same time. Eventually, the engine burns out. That's why people in burnout often feel both wired and tired. Their minds race, but their bodies refuse to move. The key to healing isn't doing nothing, it's doing differently. You have to retrain your brain to understand that safety isn't found in constant motion. Start by creating small, predictable moments of calm, breathing deeply for 60 seconds, stepping outside without your phone, stretching between meetings. These tiny acts signal your nervous system. You're safe now. Over time, those signals add up. Another important shift is learning to recognize what truly fuels you and what drains you. Burnout isn't just about doing too much. It's about doing too much of the wrong things. Ask yourself, what gives me energy and what takes it away? Who do I feel calm around? What activities make me lose track of time in a good way? The answers to those questions are your roadmap out of burnout. You also need to change the way you define success. The hustle trap convinces you that success is linear. More hours, more effort, more output. But success built on burnout is never sustainable. True success is cyclical. It requires rhythm, not grind. Think of nature. Even the most powerful trees rest through winter. Growth requires pauses. Without them, nothing survives. Burnout also affects your relationships. When you're chronically exhausted, empathy fades. You become short-tempered, disconnected, or emotionally numb. That's not because you don't care. It's because your brain is conserving energy. But connection is one of the most powerful antidotes to burnout. Talking to people who make you feel seen, laughing, or even sharing silence with someone safe, all of these interactions calm the nervous system and restore emotional balance. Creativity is another victim of burnout. When your brain is constantly in fight or flight mode, it can't access the part that imagines, dreams, and innovates. That's why people often feel uninspired or stuck. To rebuild creativity, you have to reintroduce play. Try doing something that serves no purpose other than joy. Doodle, garden, dance in your kitchen. When you stop treating every minute as a transaction, life starts to feel alive again. It's also time to rethink ambition. Ambition isn't the problem. It's unbalanced ambition that turns toxic. The desire to grow is natural, but when it's fueled by fear or insecurity, it becomes self-destructive. The healthiest ambition comes from purpose, not pressure. It's the difference between running towards something that inspires you versus running away from the fear of being not enough. Breaking the hustle trap also means confronting guilt. The guilt of rest, the guilt of slowing down, the guilt of saying no. But guilt is just a conditioned response, not a moral compass. It's the echo of a culture that taught you productivity is morality. You can't please a system that profits from your exhaustion. The moment you stop trying, you start reclaiming your power. Physical healing from burnout requires gentle consistency. Movement helps reset your nervous system, but it has to be restorative, not punishing. Walk, stretch, breathe, take slow yoga classes. Feed your body nourishing food instead of quick fixes. Hydrate. Go outside and let sunlight touch your skin. These simple acts may seem small, but they rewire your body to trust again. Mentally, healing means creating distance from the noise. Limit how much stimulation you take in. News, notifications, endless scrolling. Your brain wasn't designed to process thousands of inputs per day. Give it space to idle. Remember, silence isn't empty. It's full of answers. Emotionally, healing means feeling again. Burnout numbs you to protect you. To recover, you have to gently thaw. Let yourself cry, laugh, or sit in stillness without distraction. The more you allow emotion to move through you, the more energy you reclaim. Emotional release is not weakness, it's repair. And spiritually, healing means remembering that your worth doesn't come from what you produce, but from who you are. You are more than your output. You are not your job title, your performance review, or your bank account. You're a human being, not a machine. Machines can run non-stop. Humans can't and shouldn't. It's okay to slow down. It's okay to rest. It's okay to do less and feel more. Because when you stop running, you start hearing your truth again. The quiet, powerful part of you that knows life was never meant to be a constant race. The hustle trap only wins if you forget you have a choice. And here's the secret. Once you step out of it, you realize the world doesn't collapse. The work still gets done. The people who truly matter still stay. And your body, your mind, your soul, all start to heal in ways you didn't know were possible. So take a deep breath right now. You don't have to earn this moment. You don't have to justify your exhaustion. You just have to start listening to it. Burnout isn't the end of your story. It's the turning point. The moment where you stop surviving and start living again. Thank you for watching this video on Think Fresh Daily. If this message helped you understand burnout in a new way, please like this video, share it with someone who might need it, and follow the channel for more reflections on building a balanced, peaceful, and powerful life beyond the hustle.